Basically, every time I go grocery shopping, I try and spend less than $50 and I try and buy enough that will last me for like 2 weeks, maybe more than 2 weeks. It's really been depending though, because the people who know me personally, I have a very large appetite. And a lot of people have always been surprised by that based on my size, but like I could literally eat like I out eat a lot of people. A lot of people are always surprised at the amount of food that I can put in my body, and I'm just like, I think it's because I'm burning the energy really fast or something, but I can like constantly be eating something. And not just like little snacks, like eating large amounts of food. So I was a little concerned about just my personal self. I was like, damn, I'm about to be like starving. But it's been interesting. Some days I'll have like no appetite at all and I'll just like drink water all day. And then other days I'll like constantly, my body's like, we need more food, we need more food. And I don't know if that's based on temperature, if I'm walking around a park longer than normal or what, but I have noticed that, let me check to see if you're still recording. Okay, you are. I have noticed that when it comes to purchasing food, I make sure that, first of all, I would prefer to like, I buy some of my things at Whole Foods because I am health conscious, but there are some things I know I can purchase at Whole Foods that are also sold at other grocery stores that are cheaper. Sometimes it is cheaper at Whole Foods, but it really just depends, and I've had the time to actually like measure out the difference in price and whatnot. But I've been making sure I buy things that are shelf safe, so like a lot of nuts, of like those little protein bars or breakfast bars. I've gotten away with bread, but I always make sure I buy a really small loaf and like eat it as fast as possible so it doesn't go bad. And since you can't, you have to refrigerate jelly and stuff after you open it, I've been having peanut butter and honey and banana sandwiches, which actually hasn't been bad at all. And I usually do that, and I actually really enjoy having honey over jelly. But that's been easy. The only time that it is hard is like I like hot food, or like my body likes hot food, and so sometimes it's hard to just eat dry stuff all the time. My body's just like, okay, but I usually do get full pretty easily, especially I've been making sure I eat a lot of nuts and peanuts and hemp seeds and or grocery stores, if they're in a plaza with other stores, they won't allow it because it's owned by like a different type of person. But if it's just a Walmart by itself and you ask them, they'll usually say it's fine. I usually don't like to because it's just active and busy, but if I'm like traveling through cities and I need to stop and sleep, I'll do that. But because I've been more in a permanent location, I've actually been staying at this hospital. Like, I've had zero issues, and it's really nice. I don't ever feel like worried that someone or anybody's gonna bother me or come up to my car. And because the hospital system does have that active changeover for shifts, no one's ever noticing my car because they're just too busy like getting in their car to go home or getting there to go to work or switching shifts. So no one's ever looking, and I just park there at a certain time of night, go to sleep. When the sun comes up, I go do my work. I'll go find somewhere to make a video. I'll go to Starbucks. I've been rotating the locations that I use for uploading videos and like just editing videos, and it's usually been Starbucks, Target, not really Barnes and Nobles lately, and I don't really think there's one in this area, but I really like Starbucks for their uploading speed, but I like the Target Starbucks because it's not as busy and no one really goes in there. Starbucks has always got stuff going on, so sometimes I have to focus more on grounding my body than I would like to because of all the other energy. Whereas in Target, it's like no one they like go into the Starbucks and then they leave. Most people aren't in there to hang out in the little cafe area. Their Wi-Fi isn't as good, so I usually use this place to edit videos, and then I'll go to a Starbucks on another day to upload. And that's kind of what I've been doing. What else is there to really know? You have a lot of time on your hands. Like after I do my like work that I've scheduled myself to do, I'll read a book. Right now I'm reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, which has been really nice and kind of is in line with the things that I've been finding on my own just through like self-reflection and, you know, just thinking about life anyway, recognizing that there are so many things in this world now to give a fuck about that you have to choose what you're going to care about, because there's just so many superfluous things that people are concerning themselves with that they don't need to. So that's been a really good book, and I have so many books, and I've it's been anyway. I'm getting off topic. What else have I found about it? I mean, for the most part, it's pretty simple once you get used to like how you should set up your car, Oh, hygiene. Let's talk about hygiene. So, I'm sure that's something people probably wonder too. They're like, you're living in your car, how are you staying clean? So, I actually watched a lot of good videos from, it's called Cheap RV Living, is this guy on YouTube I found when I was thinking that I was going to be living, hold on a second. Okay, the baby's crying has been quelled. So let me continue my story now. So, I was watching this guy's thing about how to stay clean. I was gonna buy a solar shower. That was with the thought in mind that I would have a van, and then I could just, you hang up, like you fill this thing with water, it's black, and it takes in the heat of the sun, and you hang it on the side of your van, and it has like a little shower nozzle, and you just shower yourself. And I was like, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. And something told me not to buy it. I think I did my like body pendulum test, and it was like, no, you don't need it right now. So thankfully I listened to that. And I have, this is interesting, I have like 3 different types of wipes that the guy recommended that have been helpful just for like your overall body, but I've been going to the beach and using the beach showers. I've been thinking about getting a gym membership just so I can go and shower in the gym. And so part of me was like, I wonder if I could just be like, can I just go use your restroom really quick and see if I can get away with it? But I like don't want to like test my chances that much. And once I have some other things kind of cleared out of the way as far as my finances go, it won't be that much to pay for that, because then I could also just work out too, which would also be a nice way to add more into my time, because being in your car, you don't, like I make time to go to a park and walk around and like get some kind of exercise in, but it would be nice to actually like go somewhere and work out and like do some strength training, because I can tell my body is moving different now. It's like, because it's living in a car, it's adjusting differently, and I don't sleep flat all the way because I didn't have room to. I actually might have room now that I made this space back here to lay my seat all the way back, but I still feel like I don't know if I'd necessarily like it. The incline has been kind of nice, but anyway. So what usually happens is when I wake up, I have like my little toiletry bag. I don't know where it's at, but when I go into a Starbucks or into wherever store I'm going to be doing my like editing and uploading, I'll just go to the bathroom and brush my teeth, I'll wash my face, and then, I mean, that's kind of all I do. And then I go throughout my day. I don't necessarily, like, I'm not profusely sweating or like rolling around in dirt. There are obviously some days where if I'm spending more time in a park, then I'll go to a beach shower. But if I'm like, if I wake up, go into the Starbucks or Target, do my stuff, and then go back in my car, I'll usually just use the wet wipes. And then on Treat Yourself Fridays, this hasn't happened every Friday, but there have been some Fridays where my spirit guides are like, you need to get a hotel room. And I'm like, I don't want to spend the money. They're like, you need to get a hotel room. And I was like, fine. And like, this is something that I've kind of also struggled with just personally. I don't know if it's because of my planetary placements, I really don't know, but like sometimes I do have trouble scheduling time to care for my body, like giving it, like I'll think that spending money on a hotel so that I can take like an actual like full-fledged shower without like people at the beach and like, you know, just being in a space to take care of my body, I feel like that's being selfish. So that's something that I've had to learn is okay to allot every now and then. So when I do my Treat Yourself Fridays with the hotel, I like go all out. I get my nice little treat yourself meal. I'll get my little edible. I get my books together, my journals. I take a nice shower. Oh. And I do my hair usually. I didn't do it this time because I think I'm going to be doing something to my hair soon. I've got some ideas. I don't know yet. We'll see. I usually do my hair, and I have a lot of hair. That's the thing that's been most annoying about, personally, for my body living on the road. My hair, it doesn't require a lot of maintenance, especially if I have it twisted, but it takes so long to twist it that when I've been in the hotel and I'm like, no, it's fine, I won't twist it, it'll be okay, and then I'm like, I should have just spent the time twisting it. And it'd be easier to twist it if I had I really do thank you guys for watching. Okay. Third time is the charm, my folks, my dear folks. Third time is the charm. I hope to see you guys on my future videos and on my tarot spreads for you guys. I hope that you've been finding them useful. If I don't see you then, I hope that you're enjoying next time. Peace and love.